hold on. I don't know if I'm hearing this right or not. Hold on. By the title I'm reading this, How I Got Pregnant by My Brother. And I haven't had a chance to watch this yet, but it says blood brother. Not just brother, but blood brother. And I just want to see what's really going on here. Before I judge, before we say anything, man, let's just see what happened.
Okay, so I guess it's finally time for me to do the story time about how I got pregnant with my brother. So first, let's talk about the child.
I'm sorry to pause, but who asked for this story time? Like, is this one of them we listen but we don't judge situations or not? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, it's finally time. I'm positive I don't think anybody was asking for this. You know?
The child just turned 2 a couple weeks ago, and she's normal. Yeah, she's normal. She's healthy, very beautiful. I'm gonna make sure I post a picture of her. 1 second. Okay, so
It's definitely beautiful.
her. Nothing's wrong with her. I know, like, typically when you know have like some incest type of stuff going on, your child could like potentially be like mental or autistic and stuff like that, but not the case with her. She's very normal. But I've met him like on social media. But see, the gag is my mom never told me that I was adopted. So I met this man and I was just like, damn, we look so much alike. Like, so much alike. But, you know, I was on some, oh, that's my soulmate. Like, we just vibe, we click, we go so good together, and we look alike. Like, or my man. And, okay.
Wow. So she was adopted and she didn't know at first. Okay.
Okay, part 2 of me telling y'all how I got pregnant by my brother. So I left off by telling y'all, you know, how we looked at so much alike. So I just took that as, oh, this is my soulmate. Like, we look alike, we vibe good, whole lot of other stuff. So yeah. Well, to go deeper into details, so at the time when he was hitting me up on social media, he had hit me up for like 3 years, but I had a boyfriend, and I don't do all that whole ass, you know, no whole festivities. So I never responded. I just used to open and close the message, like, you know, you can save it just so you can see, like, oh, you said something to me, but I ain't respond. I saved it. So when me and my boyfriend had finally broke up, I was like, technically a junior in college, really a sophomore. But yeah, I was technically a sophomore, but really a junior. But that's a story for a whole nother day. So let's just say junior. So me and my ex-boyfriend broke up when I was a junior in college, and then I ended up dating my baby's father, which is still my man and currently. But yeah, when I responded to him, I was just like, you know, hey, let's link. And the story on how, I think I'm gonna have to tell y'all about how I even got to responding to him on Facebook, just so it can make sense. Because
everybody know once you left old dude, you just was like, all right, my options on the table now. I'm positive that will happen to everybody. Like soon as they get single, they hitting up everybody that was once on them when they weren't single, because they go through a stage of, let's say, like finding themselves. You get what I'm saying? And some people's a lot of the times fill a void instead of taking the proper time that they need to themselves to actually heal. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't want y'all to just be like, how you randomly respond to him? So I had this homegirl. She was one of the people who was like a part of the whole festivities at the time. But, you know, she's very redeemed now. She's a wife or mom. But I used to be like, girl, where you find them from? And she'd be like, girl, you gotta respond to him on Facebook. So she was like, you gotta respond to him on Facebook, girl. They in the messages. So I'm like, okay, come on in. Let's, you know, go through my messenger and see who we gonna respond to. So we at work at the time. I was working at Aeropostale. So we at work and we just going through my messenger. And like everybody that we clicked on with it, they probably like, no, immediately, no.
Right.
No. So came across, you know, his profile, and I'm like, I like him. He look good. You know, he my type. So I responded, and literally within like 5 minutes, probably within 5 minutes, he responded back quick. Like, I saw the bubbles popped up before I even exited out the messages. So when I said that, I hurried up and skedaddled. But yeah, so that's how I ended up hitting him up, because my friend suggested for me to find me up on Facebook, and that's what it is. So after I responded to him or whatever, I kind of felt bad because he had like a dude picture as like his cover photo, or like, I don't remember if it was the cover photo or if it was just like a picture on his page or something, like him and his dude. So when me and my friend who I was telling y'all about is having this conversation, it's not just us, it's like 6 of us involved in this conversation, so everybody on the same type of time. So
okay,
when we had came across my dude profile and was like, oh, he cute, we had to try to figure out, like, you know, what we gonna say. We can't just slide in the DMs dry. Like, we gotta, like, you know, shoot the shot. So I had ended up texting him and was like, my homegirl wanna know what's up with your friend, but I'm trying to see what's up with you. The fuck I do that for? So why he texts back and was like, so my friend is dead. He been dead for a few months now. So I'm like,
whoa, hold on. Let's listen to that. I think
shot. So I had ended up texting him and was like,
one thing I know about girls, when they like you, when women like you, they go shoot they shot, man. You're not going to not know if a girl like you. This is for all my fellas. If you wondering if she like you or not, she probably don't like you, bro. Like, a lot of the times, girls will show. Some girls like to play hard to get. Some of them will really be mean to the guy that they like. But from my experiences, and though I just say the new generation, since I'm part of the new generation, you will never have to guess if they like you or not. You will know 1,000%.
So I had ended up texting him and was like, my homegirl want to know what's up with your friend, but I'm trying to see what's up with you. The fuck I do that for? So why he texts back and was like, so my friend is dead. He been dead for a few months now. So I'm like,
dang. GG's, man. That's crazy.
Because what?
Is they trying to get on like a, you get what I'm saying? Because she keeps saying we trying to get on one of them instead of trying to say she's trying to get on a date. Like, was they trying to have like a 2-man situation? Like a foursome? I'm gonna be honest. It sounded like they were trying to go 4 different ways, swap it and all that. Because she's trying to say, should we just go with some other people then? Like, you get what I'm saying? But every time she talk about trying to get on that with somebody, she never saying that she's just trying to get on that with a dude. You know, like, I'm trying to holler at him. You know what I'm saying? She keep using a cold word. Women, what's she talking about? How about this? Because I feel like as a guy, I'm like lost. Women, y'all know probably what she talking about. Like, please fill in the blanks.
Ain't no way we just failed the shot like that. But he ended up texting her like, shit, I do want you though. I've been trying to get it a minute. And I'm like, a minute? I don't know. I only see like one message on Facebook. People like, you got to check the other site. So that's when I knew then that he had hit me up for like 3 years. I didn't know that he was him, if that makes sense. The well-anticipated part 3 of how I got pregnant by my brother. Okay, so I left off telling y'all how we ended up having a conversation or whatever. So fast forward, time go by. I'm kind of gonna skip over a good chunk of stuff because it's kind of irrelevant to how we found out, but I just need to give a timeline. So time go by, we are together. He ended up going to prison. So he was in prison for 2 years. Backstory, he's been in prison twice. So in this story, he go to prison, he get out. Right. I get pregnant. He's out for about 4 months, and he go back, and I'm pregnant, fresh pregnant. Okay, so that's the little backstory to that. So let's jump from when we started communicating to to him going to prison. So where I want to go. So he gets out, and if y'all watch my TikTok, I posted a video of him getting released from prison. So when he got released from prison, we went on a vacation. When we went on that vacation that I was like, we trying to make a baby, that's exactly what we did. We made a baby that day, like that trip. I was ovulating. I had tracked my ovulation for since I've had a period since I was like 16. So my like flow chart is very accurate. So we did the whole Mucinex method, got pregnant on that trip. So that TikTok that y'all see that's pinned or whatever from when we went to the Bellamere Suites, I got pregnant at that time. So at this time, me and him have been together for about 5 years. Yeah, about 5 years. So we had been together, like
Dang.
been together. So
For 5 years. And y'all didn't find out. I mean, I'm positive nobody would just think that they spouses, they brother or sister, or their relative. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand, and I just want to know how they found out. She kind of dragging it. I ain't gonna lie. Why if y'all have to watch this in 2x speed, I wouldn't deny y'all.
There's no point in like, you know, the whole breaking up or whatever, because we've been together, and then we planned the baby. Like it wasn't like a mistake. We planned it. So
right.
That's another crazy factor in the whole situation. But mind you, up to this point, we don't know. We do not know. So we listen, but we don't judge. Okay, so that whole trip go by. About a month later, find out I'm pregnant, and then about 2 weeks after I found out I'm pregnant, he go back to prison, y'all. Whatever. So I'm like mad annoyed, because I'm just like, we didn't plan to have a baby and you done left me with a baby. I'm like a single mom now, but I am type situation or whatever, blah blah blah. So anyway, I'm so trying to be in tune with my baby and, you know, forget about that whole situation. So I was like the extra mom. I always went and did like the extra imaging and the extra testing, and yeah, I want to know everything early. I was that type of, you know, first time mom.
Right.
So with my like baby daddy going back to prison so soon, like, and me being pregnant, a lot of people like try to question the, you know, the paternity. So I had did the like early type of testing on the baby to go ahead and nip that in the bud, which he never had a concern, because we literally planned the baby. But, you know, just to, you know, make other people bite their tongue, you know, we did that. And that's when shit hit the fan. Now, I don't know all the like specific details to explain like what the test said for word, but basically it came back like it's a high percentage of like kin of the baby.
I sure want to know, because I think it says like a certain percentage when it's like half and half. Basically, like y'all both had something to do with it. But I wonder what percentage does it show when they're related. They share actual blood and genetics together from brother and sister. Like I do wonder how that is, because I know, if I'm not I don't know what the numbers say, but a lot of people who have done it, who had it done before, like a blood test. What does it say on a blood test? And what would y'all guess be if the people are related? What would it say? Cause I don't know.
So we like, what? So the doctor get to asking like, is you and your baby daddy like brothers and sisters? And we was like, no. You know, well, he wasn't physically there, but I used to like have him on the little jail FaceTime while we was at the doctor's appointment. So I was like, no, we not. or whatever. So he was like, well, that's just weird, but basically y'all need to get that check, seen about, check into that, because it's showing that the baby is like basically double kin to itself. Part 4 of how I got pregnant by my brother. So that doctor's appointment that I went to, where the doctor was telling us all this stuff, my mom, who raised me, was there with me, because she stepped up to be like the baby daddy, because my baby daddy was in prison. So she was looking kind of shady at the appointment, but I waited till we left, and I was like, why was you acting kind of shady? Like, you got something to tell me, because that didn't make sense, and I needed to make sense. So she was like, I got something to tell you, but I don't know how you're gonna take it, or if it really truly mattered, because she was like, I never thought this would happen for it to be brought up. So she wanted to tell me that I was adopted, but it's no information on the birth mom, because she was like an angel at the right place at the right time, like saving grace type situation. So that's how it went. So basically my mom was a counselor for like the Fed. So
That
my mom is like a counselor or whatever.
That is a lot to take in. Like, not only do you gotta grieve, you just basically finding out that your brother, that you've been having relation with your brother, but then you and your brother is having a child. Not only is you and your brother having a child, but you're pregnant when you found out this. So now your emotions is already over the place. Not only is your emotions all over the place, but you have to go through this alone because he's in prison. Not only do you got to go through all 4 of those things, and now you're finding out that you've been adopted. Not only did you find out you adopted, but now you're finding out that there's no physical evidence of your blood parents. Like, she's going through all of this while pregnant. That is a lot, man. Like,
so she do like where she go to the prisons and stuff and see like people who are claiming mental status and stuff, and she'll be like, yeah, they mental, or no, they playing, or this is a true patient and I'm here to counsel them while they're locked up. So my boyfriend's mom, real mom, biological mom, was in prison back in the day, like when he was a child. So when she went to prison, she was pregnant and didn't know. So when she got there, and of course time going by, she found out that she's pregnant and go from there. Now she already had kids, 2. She had 2, him and another girl. So she was like, she don't have nobody else that's, she didn't have anybody else on the outside, in the outside world, free world, willing to take a child for her. And then on top of that, I truly don't believe she knew who her baby daddy was at the time too. So she just was like, I'ma just have the baby and we'll figure it out at the end. So y'all already know how, like, when you go to prison and shit, and you pregnant, they don't let you bond with the baby. No way. Like, as soon as you push the baby out, they take it and peace, baby. You'll see this baby.
That's crazy.
Out.
That's crazy, man.
So when they took her from me, she already didn't have nowhere for me to go.
The prison system is so crazy, I tell you, boy. Like, they treat you like animals, for real, for real.
So it was like, I'm gonna be in foster care. So remind you, my mom, she works at this, she don't work at the prison, she like contract through the prison. So she just was like there during this moment when this happened, and she was like, I'll take the baby, I'll adopt the baby. So or nothing. So my mama ended up getting me. So that's how it was like a closed adoption, because it wasn't really an adoption. It was just like, you got a baby that don't nobody want, I'll take the baby. So it was like not legal, I guess. So she signed her rights and shit over, and that's how I didn't know that my mom was not my mom. And his mom is my mom. And I know that's a lot to process, because it was a lot for me to process, and having to explain it to him through like a prison phone was like,
oh no, that was a lot to him.
More of a process to just process. So, I mean, we ended up coming to like a consensus like, hey, we done already did the worst. Like, we could just put that in the far back of our minds and just keep going because, like, we had already been in an established relationship prior. Then we had a child that we wanted, you know? So, I mean, I don't really know what else there is to do but to be with him. So, y'all all on here, like, why you still with him? Why you still with him? What y'all want me to go get another baby daddy? Just because you got more than one baby daddy, don't mean that I want more than one baby daddy. I don't look like the type of bitch to have two baby daddies. And yeah.
That's her, the child, her, the baby, and the brother. So this is the family right here, y'all. And yeah. Yeah, they definitely could be brother and sister. I can see that. Yeah, they definitely can be brother and sister. I can see that, man. This is a hard situation. Oh my God. This is a very sticky situation, bro. Like, first, let me say this. This is not her fault. It's not none of their fault, man. So I don't even know why people blaming y'all. Like, I don't even know why people blaming them. Like it's their fault. In all honesty, all odds was against them. And it's a sad situation, but it's also a situation on what is the proper way to move about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like everybody got I just leave it alone. I just this and that, but you're not in the situation to think like them. Like, that is probably one of the most difficult choices you will have to make is to continue a relationship with this person. And y'all didn't, everything y'all did was out of love. You done gained a different type of love for somebody you didn't even know was really your blood. That is a very, very difficult situation to be in. And I'm going to be honest, I'm positive everybody that's not in this situation, we going to say the same thing. Girl, have the kid, abort the kid. You know, some people going to say abort the kid. Have the kid, abort the kid. Don't continue out y'all relationship just in case, like, y'all don't get lucky this time y'all have a kid, which is I do hope that their kid was still healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because like they said, they made the kid out of love, but it's like, at the end of the day, I personally don't think that they should have another child. I don't think they should have another child at all. But I think if they continue the relationship, that is also going to be something that's very, very, it's something that they want to do. It might not be something that they need to do. And that's just even for safety reasons. Like I said, it can go bad when two people that's related have a child together. It ain't really nothing they can do about it, man. Y'all let me know how y'all would have went about this down below in the comments. Like, I'm not even sure how this is supposed to go, but y'all let me know y'all thoughts on this down below.